what I'm doing. Oh, inhaled corticosteroids, whatever. Writing down by general topic, like starting empiric antibiotic therapy. I have had a head. Okay, hi all. Guess who's filming another video, having not edited my one from February. I wanted to make one because it's Friday and Monday I have 2 finals and then I'm done with what should be my senior year. Yeah, so I have 2 finals on Monday. So I've started studying, but not too much. The one is not a cumulative final, it's just a last exam. The other one is cumulative, but I made the mistake of looking up how low I can get. And if I get a 0, I still pass the class. And now my motivation to study has gone from 0 to less than 0. So I'd like to do the connections. Almost threw up. I've been working a lot of half night shifts where I go in at 7 to 11 and then I usually stay from 11 to 3 to get money, and I'm liking it. I really am. Oh, I'm also trying my hand at sandwich bread for the first time right now, but I'm looking at the bowl right now and it looks like it has risen a lot. Take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. I never seem to get I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's see what I have to do for this dough now that it's risen. Rolling pin. I did not read that far in the recipe. I don't have a rolling pin. I went outside in front of my apartment today to try and get some sun, which is why I'm wearing this. And I thought I would get tan here, so I put some sunscreen on here, and then I promptly started writing outside. This is why critical thinking is important. Now, this could only rise so much. Oh yeah, do you see the stand in the back? It's from Hamilton Beach. I got it for my birthday, and this is the first time I'm using it. I'm so excited to see the other stuff. I'm excited for all the stuff that I'm making. Oh. This has stuff on it. I've never used this. I've been super into baking. I do think that part of that is procrastination, but I like it. I'm getting a lot better at cooking. I should say cooking. I've been very into cooking. I just made this amazing roasted salmon and potatoes and stuff. I will link the recipe. Most of my recipes are from Jen Eats Good. And I feel like as someone who's a complete beginner, they have been oh yeah, I put these nails on when Jake visited last week, and now 2 of them fell off today and I'm leaving them off because I'm actually really sick of having them on. So mine is not extremely risen, but I'm not shocked, because I really don't know if it worked out well. Literally, my life. Oh, good. I'm dumping balsamic vinegar out. Just a little bit, though. I can't stop singing that song for some reason. When that song came out, I was a huge Avinator. So I bought it on my iPod, I think. So it's one of the only songs that I own on my phone. But it looks too long. Okay, so just kidding. I'm actually not gonna do it like that. Skinny, waisted, high fashion. A lot of my friends graduate in literally a week and then they leave. I've been listening to that Joe song, End of Beginnings, which obviously it's trending on TikTok, but it's so appropriate for the end of college, or in my case, your friends are moving away, and it's we have been here together since 2020. My freshman year, even when we didn't live together, even now when we're across campus from each other, it's I know that she's there. And that is not going to be the case in a week. I'll cover it and let it rise. Okay, quick little rundown of how I have decided to study for this final. I am going through the PowerPoints, each PowerPoint, and writing down by general topic, like gas exchange. So I'm writing down the most important parts / parts that I often forget. And because I'm writing it down, looking at the PowerPoints, reconnecting all the information, I'll start going through my old Quizlets, because I don't think it will be helpful to study Quizlet out of the gate. Hopefully this way it sticks. Oh, and I'm also in between. I'll watch like a simple nursing video, or I've been doing like the Nexus nursing, just the practice questions that she posts, like those videos. And that's been helpful to make me like think about what I just reviewed. Okay, I'm gonna show you kind of what my notes look like, because I just finished the notes for the gas exchange section. And I put different stuff in different colors because I think it helps me remember and like learn it, because I'll be like, oh, that's in red, chest x-ray. And then treatments are in blue, so I'm like, oh, inhaled corticosteroids, whatever. It's starting to smell like fresh bread in here.
1, elderly and chronically ill clients. 3, hospital chaplains and healthcare workers. So the correct answer, guys, is going to be number 1. Mention has the highest priority.
We're getting that culture and sensitivity, starting empiric antibiotic therapy, and then when we get the results back, you're gonna tailor the antibiotic therapy. Community-associated pneumonia is most often strep pneumoniae, and the algorithm that you use to determine whether community-associated pneumonia can be treated at home or inpatient is CURB 65. Jake told me what it stands for. What does it stand for? Confusion, urea, respirations, what's B? Breathing? No. 65 is the age. CURB 60. If I thought about it more, I'm sure I could think about it. But confusion, urea, respiratory rate, blood pressure. Yes. I don't have to know that, but it's fun to know things.
4, place the client on a fluid restrictions of 1,000 mLs per day.
More fluid.
Absolutely
break
not.
Those secretions
Absolutely
up.
not. The patient needs to be drinking lots of fluid so they can break up those secretions. We're not.
The video said it should sound hollow. I was supposed to let it cool down, but I cut off a little piece of the end to make sure that it was cooked. It's pretty damn good.
That fills the alveoli with fluid.
About cystic fibrosis.
I'm still on the first exam content out of 4 for this final on Monday, and it's Friday night. I'm about to reheat my dinner and eat it, so you know what time it is. You know I'm procrastinating when I'm scrolling through YouTube shorts. This woman is so amazing. This song, Heart on Fire in Mexico. I'm gonna try and remember to put her like name in the description, because this song gives me chills every time. Here's the spread. This is what I made the other night. I've been popping it in the air fryer to reheat it. I feel myself trending towards a cooking channel more and more. Hey, what was that noise, do you think? It's time to move on to elimination. And I also realized I do need to study for my other exam on Monday, because it's on stuff that like I don't really have good background knowledge on, or stuff that I always get mixed up, but I also just don't want to. Okay, I completely forgot. I just finished like roughly going over the stuff for exam 1. I don't know why I thought there were 4 total exams on the final. The final is the 4th, but in my head I thought I was about to be a quarter of the way done. I'm a third of the way done, and exam 3 is new stuff. So really, I feel a lot better. Okay, I'm straight chilling. Oh, it's 11:43. I should try to force myself to go to bed soon. Morning, guys. Don't look at the time. I went to bed later than I thought. And then once I woke up, I made sure to spend some time scrolling on my phone. Anyway, I just cracked an egg to put it there. And I like cracked it on the counter, and I didn't even go hard. And it just like cracked itself all the way open on my counter, so I had to like pour it from the paper towel onto the stove. And that's how today's starting. But look at how pretty! Someone bought me up a double shot of whiskey.
Woke up at 11 o'clock, I ain't got no job, what the hell should I do today? This feel like some I don't give a fuck, oh my god, shut the fuck up, I ain't hearing what you gotta say. What the deal?
You should harmonize with me. Watch this lat spread.
Acting like you know me, that's the worst shit. I know in my
Perfusion time.
just how it goes.
Okay, wait, I have to tell you about this one line.
Die twice. Once when they bury you in the grave, and the second time is the last time that somebody mentions your name.
I don't know where, I know that's like an older quote, and I heard it once when I was younger. And it made me really sad to think about that. My grandma, my Mimi used to take us to cemeteries as a kid, and we'd walk around them. It was done like respectfully. Like she showed us how to take paper and like draw with crayon over it to get the imprint of the name through if it's like you couldn't read it on the stone. But I would walk through and I would just say people's names because I would think about that. And now in healthcare, thinking of like all the residents and patients that I've had who have died, I make an effort to do the same thing. Like I know most of their names and I hope I will forever. I still think of them. Been thinking a lot about death lately. How about you guys?
To get know. These days I don't get no sleep. Fuck 'em all, they don't know me. Couple minutes and I'll be good.
I forgot about this.
Drink my coffee. Back up. That's the greeting you gon' get if you step up.
All right, so out of 3 total exams on this final, I'm only doing these like overview review notes for the first 2 exams since we just had the third, so I'll go through my like Anki today and stuff. But these are all the notes that I have.
Sleep unless the sun is up. Think I'm wasting all this time.
This is hard.
Kinda stuck, not enough. Reps only cares who the fuck does legs now.
And most of that is pretty broad specifics. Now I'm making lunch.
Going out, I'm just trying to get the head now. Been a while since
I've been distracted. I made it mostly through 1 Quizlet, and I believe I should have about 9 total Quizlets to go through, at least, and then all my stuff for this last exam. Hey y'all, wanna update you. I ripped all my nails off earlier. Feels amazing now. And I just went and put this blazer on that I've bought and have never used to make myself feel more productive. Ooh, businesswoman. When you have a Zoom meeting at 8, but a nap at 8:15. Okay. Currently extremely irritated because I just got done going through my fluid and electrolytes Quizlet. I can never keep them straight. And it just, the same thing happened that happened when I studied for the first time we had it on an exam. It gets progressively worse. I get them wrong, and instead of like learning as I go along, they just get more jumbled. I hate the fluid and electrolyte stuff.
feeling good don't last a long time. Been a long time coming, hitting stop signs. Crossfaded till I'm cross-eyed. Lost my sense of who I was, who I am. It's the wrong guy. Thoughts gon' multiply, boss with it. Be a boss with it, cost with it. What this motherfucker costing me constantly. Run your little mouth off.
Alright, I'm now going to work on my Anki. I have 166 due cards, which should mainly be the stuff from this last exam, so it'll be good to review that stuff until I fall asleep, which will hopefully be soon so I can get myself onto a normal schedule.
It's ventricular failure with rejection fraction.
I slept really bad last night for the first time in a while. Like, my goal, I was laying down with my Anki and had TMG in the background. My goal was just to fall asleep as I was studying, but what I kept doing was I'd fall asleep for a little bit, wake up, do questions, fall asleep, wake up, do questions, and it got to a point where around 1 a.m. I couldn't fall back asleep. So I was like pretty awake until 1:30. Then once I was asleep, I could stay asleep. We're gonna use the rest of the day to do Quizlets and all that stuff for my big final, and then for that other exam, I'm just gonna look over everything, look at the exam map. I've not been very productive. I'm trying to go through this elimination Quizlet, but it feels like my brain is halfway turned off. Like there's a plastic sheet in my brain, and it's like I can't process a thought. But look how nice it is outside. Part of me wants to walk down the street and get a coffee or something, but then part of me is like, you don't want to waste that time. But then part of me is like, that might reset your brain because right now you might as well waste time. I'm also watching this spider on my window. God, I would love to be outside. Maybe I'll go out with my notebook for a bit. I got annoyed with the ants when I went out the other day. It's like every time I looked down, there was an ant on me, even after I moved to a different spot. I think I'm simultaneously hitting a wall with studying and also getting more nervous for tomorrow because I really feel like I haven't learned a lot. I don't feel prepared. I know I'll do okay, but I don't feel prepared. Guys, my entire mood has changed. I just walked to that coffee place, got myself, I talked about it in videos past, Indie Coffee. If you live in Madison, they're incredible. I have the herps. Nope. It's like hiccups and burps at the same time. I have the big ups. Alright, I'm back inside. I didn't get that much done out there because it's like every 5 to 10 seconds I look down and there's an ant on me. So I'm gonna finish this perfusion Quizlet, then prep some focaccia bread. I want to bring focaccia for my friends tomorrow for our exams, but I forgot to prep it last night, so I'm gonna have to try the like in a pinch short proofing method where instead of proofing it in the fridge overnight, you just do a couple hours on like the counter. Hope it turns out. Wasted a ton of time on Instagram Reels, and now I'm kind of screwed because I just looked through the exam map for Patho tomorrow. Granted, I need a very low score to keep my A, so I'm trying not to be too worried about it. I don't know a lot of this stuff, like a lot of it, like leg calf Perth's disease. Huh?
So don't be so mad. I know that it's easier said than done, and it feels like it's hopeless. I'm begging, please hold on. Maybe reason tossing and turning is 'cause I'm scared one day you won't reply.
If you listen, it's still like popping. Hey y'all, so I'm like cleaning up the kitchen, getting everything ready for tomorrow, package my focaccia for everyone tomorrow, and I'm like, oh, what's on the coffee table? I forget that we get a full note card for our final tomorrow. The cumulative final? Whoops. So, lipid lowering drugs are going on here, and I really don't know what else. But I'll go through my notes at the very end and see kind of what I've been consistently forgetting or missing, and might as well put it on here. Whoops, can't believe I forgot that. I just finished going through all my Quizlets, and I don't know if I told you, I started doing this thing where I made a thing on GoodNotes where I was writing down stuff on the Quizlets that either I knew were pretty specific, like specific criteria for things, and then also stuff that I just like keep forgetting. So I wrote that down there, which is nice because then I'll have something to look at before the exam tomorrow, which is all the stuff that like I tend to forget. And also that's what I can kind of base my note card off of because I've already put the material I struggle with the most in a separate place. Now I'm gonna go through my patho stuff, and I'm really just gonna kind of like scroll through the slides, and I think I'll do a similar thing where I open a quick note and I just kind of write down stuff that I'm like, huh? Alright, I'm done looking over all the patho stuff that I have to know for the exam and writing down all the stuff that I don't know. I'm not going back through my original notebook notes for the big final tonight, and I'm not making that note card tonight. I'm getting up at 5:45. I don't have to leave here till like 7:45. I've been chewing my lips like gum. Good morning. Let's get up. My watch says I got 3 hours and 49 minutes of sleep.
You keep it right.
1:55 to 5:44. That's right. At least it's the first night in a long time that I didn't wake up at all during the night. I had 46 minutes of REM sleep. Wow. Ready?
Should we do a countdown?
5, 6, 7, 8.
Someone
Put me up a double shot of whiskey. 7, 7, 7 times 8. Sorry, you have what?
Someone pour me a double shot.
We're not really studying for the next exam.
No, we're not.
I have purse. I have flat leather shoe. I have head on head. I'm done. That first exam was really easy. The second exam, hard. I just need more information to answer this, especially when it's like, what is the best answer? Yeah, so I could get 12 wrong to keep my A. And the first time that I went through, I had 12 flagged. I definitely got some of those right, but whoa, that was scary. So now I'm gonna change, and then we're all going out, or most of us are going out. I'm gonna walk there so that I only have to pay for one Uber on the way back.
All right, once again, I never filmed an outro, but thank you so much for watching. I actually can't believe you made it to this point. I hope you enjoyed that nursing school video because it will be the last one until September, and then that's my last year of college, which is crazy that we're already at that point. But I'm hoping this summer, I've already started my externship. My first day was yesterday. So hopefully I'll have some externship videos go up, cooking videos. I'd like to make a couple sit-down videos about nursing school, maybe some study tips, something like that. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Someone put me up a double shot of whiskey.
So don't be so mad. I know that it's easier said than done.